Hello and welcome to week 4 module. This week we're going to be evaluating our designs from what we created in week 3 module. With that, I have a few things for you to complete this week to kind of get you in the right mindset for evaluating different problems in our class. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is make sure that you review this week's presentation on engineering analysis. It gives us a little bit of overview of what that is before you actually apply it then to your own projects. The other thing that I have for you to work on is to read about case studies related to famous failures in our lives. One of them being the Titanic, which you all are probably familiar with, and some of you might be familiar with the Tacoma Bridge and what happened in that. So what I have for you is a discussion board on that to complete. I do ask that your initial post is in 2 days prior to the end of the week. That way everyone has a chance to reply or at least see your post before replying to at least one classmate. So definitely take a look at that and make sure that that's done 2 days prior to the due date of the week 4 module. Other things for you to look at is investigating questions. We're going to look at exactly what is an engineer and how does that come into play into this course. And we're also going to look at evaluating our own designs using an alternatives rubric. So evaluating alternatives rubric. This is an assignment for you to complete. You have at least 3 different designs that you came up with. What I want you to do is take the time now in this week to evaluate those designs to see which one is actually going to be the best fit for your design challenge. And this might be based on the size of the design, the material, the price, things like that. There is an example of a completed alternatives rubric, so you can take a look at that as well prior to completing that assignment, just to get a better idea of how you're going to use that form. And then you'll submit that for credit this week, and also take a look at, what did you find out from that alternatives rubric? Which design will work the best, and that's going to be a wrap up for this week, presenting your findings, and then of course updating your design process project part 4. So we are on the 4th step or 4th part of that culminating project. So if you have any questions throughout the week, feel free to reach out through Schoology message. I'll be happy to get back to you. You guys have been doing a great job so far, keeping up with the assignments and the due dates. I get that there's a lot that I put in here, but there's a lot of good information for you to take. No quiz this week, so that's a plus, right? So again, if you have any questions about the assignments, discussion boards, I'll obviously be looking at those throughout the week. Feel free to reach out through Schoology message. Have a great week.